Yes, that's right. We are back on the Original Sports Show, and I'm your host, Leopold Jeans, the Big OG, baby, broadcasting live here on CRN Digital Talk Radio. Me and my engineer, Matt, taking over the world 1 hour at a time, baby. We're in our last segment here. We're going to go ahead and give you our NFL locks, and I love that. We'll go ahead and do it over this great song by the Eagles, because we love the Eagles, and we love all the OGs here on the Original Sports Show, baby. Yes, that's right. Such a great song here. Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and get into our NFL locks here. It's just we're strapped for time here on this last segment. But I tell you what, looking at the picks this year, this week, coming off a 10-3 week last week, I tell you what. First up, we got the Washington Redskins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles there in that NFC battle. And regardless of what's going on in Philly, and the Redskins with RG3 there, favorite. There's so much negative energy on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to go ahead and roll with Washington at home. We're going to take the Redskins over the Eagles at home. Next up, we got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Detroit is just lowly right now, and I do not see the Green Bay Packers losing to Detroit. I don't see them losing to too much of anybody. They don't have much of a defense, but I don't see the Detroit Lions exploiting their defense in any way, shape, or form, because they're just out of whack right now. They don't have any running game. They don't have a fullback. They don't have a tight end. They don't have anything. So we're going to take the Packers over the Lions. Next up, this is my pick of the week here. My pick of the week, the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Arizona Cardinals. I just got a feeling here. I have a feeling. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals over the Atlanta Falcons. That's right. I said it here on the OG Sports Show. Arizona Cardinals over the Atlanta Falcons. I know it's not logical, but I just got a feeling there. And Arizona's going to get some respect, and they got a great secondary. Next up, we got the Tampa Bay Bucks taking on the Carolina Panthers. I really like how Carolina's playing, and I like how Tampa's playing. This is a really tough pick here, but we're going to take the Bucks over the Panthers. Taking the Bucks over the Panthers on the road. Next up, we got the Dallas Cowboys hosting the Cleveland Browns. Dallas is getting hot right now, and we like Dallas. Dallas is a team that, they're going to get hot here in this last quarter of the NFL season. So we're going to take the Cowboys over the Cleveland Browns. Next up, we got the St. Louis Rams hosting the New York Jets. The lowly, mouthy, always talking, always running their mouth, always running their suck, the New York Jets. I'm taking the Rams over the Jets, baby, because I'm just not impressed by the Jets. They just talk. Taking the Rams. We got New England taking on Indianapolis. It's going to be a good game. And Indy's playing great, man. That Luck kid, he's the new queen of England. Nobody's allowed to hit him. He gets a penalty call every time he gets touched. So it's going to be a battle of the two prima donna quarterbacks up there in New England with Andrew Luck and Tom Brady. But I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and roll with New England. We're going to roll with the OG vets over the rookies and the Indianapolis Colts. Next up, we got the Houston Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars, the lowly Jacksonville Jaguars. The spread on that is ridiculous. 15 points, really? I don't even think Houston would run it up that much after taking the lead. But I'm going to take Houston because they look great, and Jacksonville is just terrible. Cincinnati going on the road to Kansas City. Look at Kansas City showing signs of life out there. We're going to take the Kansas City Chiefs. No, we're not going to take the Kansas City Chiefs. Excuse me. I'm taking the Bengals over the Chiefs on the road. I love the Bengals. I like how they've been playing all year. Then we got New Orleans going to the Oakland Raiders. Oh, man, the Raiders are terrible. I'm taking the New Orleans Saints over the Oakland Raiders. Then we got my pick to go to the Super Bowl, the Denver Broncos hosting the San Diego Chargers. We're taking the Broncos over the Chargers. Then we got Baltimore and Pittsburgh, that battle extraordinaire, man. Oh, that's going to be so tough. I'm taking Baltimore because Roethlisberger's out. Then Monday night, we got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Chicago Bears. I'm taking the Niners minus Jay Cutler because that Jason Campbell guy looks like he has got 0 reps, and he looks terrible. Take the Niners. And thank you so much for joining us on the Original Sports Show. It's been a blast. We had a pleasure. I want to thank my engineer, Matt, everybody in the studio. Once again, chase your dreams relentlessly. Let nothing get in the way of what you want to do. And we will be back next week on the Original Sports Show, baby. Holla.
Which is most important because that was your theme.
Are you tired of hearing your favorite talk radio show sound like this? What if you could hear your favorite shows in crystal clear, high-definition digital sound? Well, with CRN Digital Talk Radio's 6 channels of high-definition radio, you can now hear all of your favorite hosts like you've never heard them before in CRN HD. The difference is amazing. Catch your favorite political hosts like Dennis Prager, Tom Hartman, Barry Farber, and so many more. Entertainment and lifestyle programming like The Robert Conrad Show, The What's Cooking Show, and The What's Cooking on Wine Show, all in true CRN HD audio. Sports, business, travel, food, wine, politics, there is something for everyone, and it's all available in CRN High Definition Sound. Log on to www.crntalk for listings and information on all your favorite shows. That's www.crntalk.com.
The radio channels. The radio channels. CRN.
With SRN News, I'm Gordon Griffin. Israel is keeping up the intense pressure on the Hamas-ruled Gaza Strip. Around 300 airstrikes today mark the widening of a blistering retaliation for rocket fire into Israel. Israeli Foreign Ministry spokesman Yigal Pamor tells Britain's Sky News the Israeli response may intensify.
If the rocket fire is intensified instead of being diminished, then we may need to deploy ground troops and we may need to engage in a ground operation in order to go out there where the rockets are being shot from and stop them from doing that.
Meanwhile, Israel's Iron Dome defense battery shot down a Palestinian rocket aimed at Tel Aviv. It's the third day in a row that militants have targeted Israel's commercial capital. Also at SRNnews.com, the battle over Obamacare is not over despite the president's re-election. As SRN's Linda Kenyon reports, South Carolina Republican Senator Jim DeMint says he will continue to fight for the full repeal of Obamacare.
Senator DeMint issued a statement that reads, "We must continue to fight for full repeal of this government takeover and for common sense solutions that expand health care freedom." DeMint released his statement after South Carolina's governor said she would not set up a state-based health care exchange under the health care law. DeMint applauded that move. Governor Nikki Haley joins other Republican governors Bobby Jindal of Louisiana and Sam Brownback of Kansas in rejecting health care.